back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Emma, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscription button below and join the family. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about C-section postpartum essentials, things that I use for my C-section after I got my C-section. So if you have been subscribed to my channel, obviously you know that I had a C-section. I had a C-section about a month ago, close to a month ago, and everything went well. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm just here to share with you things that I use prior and after my C-section. So I'm not going to go in particular order. I'm just going to tell you guys what I used before and after my bundle of joy, and some things that I would recommend for you guys to have before or after you have your bundle of joy. So first and foremost, my C-section was vertical, from up and down. Most people nowadays, when they get their C-section, is horizontal, which means a little tiny scar below your abdomen. But for me, my situation was different because before I had my C-section, I had a myomectomy, which is almost similar to C-section. So they had to cut me from up and down, vertical, to remove the fibers that I had. So I'm going to show you a picture up there. That was the C-section mark. As you can see, I'm holding my little one also in the picture. My C-section was stapled, so I had staple going all the way down. The reason why my doctor did it this time was when she did the myomectomy, and afterward, I developed a huge keloid. Like I had like a keloid. It was so big, like just going up and down my stomach. So she decided to try another method this time, and she used the staple method. And I think I like this method better because the scar is very thin. It's not, it's healing very fine. And I don't think I'm gonna have another keloid. So let's hope and pray. So the mark, I had a dressing there for 2 days. So from day 1 of the surgery and then day 2, I had a dressing. And then the doctors came and checked it, and they noticed that it was healing well. So they removed the dressing. As far as wound care go, they didn't really give me a specific instruction to caring for it. So I was just bathing, taking a shower, and cleaning the area. And that was pretty much it. I didn't apply anything to it. It was just after they removed the dressing, it was just open to air. So after the C-section, I was using the hospital underwear. It's the mesh panties. I have some still here with me. These are so comfortable. I freaking love it. First of all, when I had it on, it wasn't irritating the C-section area, the scar. It didn't even feel like I was wearing anything, and I just freaking loved it. Like I have a few more, like I've been wearing it. I ran out of it. This is the last one. Thank God I kept it so I can show it to you guys. But I was wearing it for, because when I came home, they gave me more. So I was wearing it almost close to a month. I was wearing it for like 3 weeks. So I freaking love it. They are so comfortable. I know some people don't like care much for it and don't think it's comfortable, but for me, it didn't irritate my scar area at all. So I use a hospital pad. So after my C-section, I was bleeding quite a lot. I was even hemorrhaging after they took my little bundle of joy out. I was bleeding, hemorrhaging, and then afterward I was still bleeding heavily. So this is the pad that they have at the hospital. So I was wearing it. I was in the hospital for 3 days. So I was wearing it I wore it for 3 days there. And then when I also came home, I wore it for another week. And then after that, my bleeding kind of slowed down, and then I transitioned to just a regular pad. But these are also pretty comfortable for postpartum. So back to my wound, the scar. I didn't really do any dressing, but there's a sterile strip, they call it. My OB had given me some, so I just kind of apply it every time I would take a shower. I will apply it right at the incision site. every day. I kept doing it till the wound it actually closed and there was no opening. So I don't know if that's really a dressing per se, but steroid strip are also good if your wound has not closed all the way. To also help with irritation, I use a abdominal band. Most people call it a belly band. So at the hospital, this is the one that they give you. Sorry, it's pretty dirty. And it has a Velcro at it, so you can kind of tighten it to your liking. So I use that. I started using it 1 week after I came from the hospital, mainly because I had first tried it on when they gave it to me at the hospital, but it was kind of giving a little irritation at my incision site. So I just kind of like held on to it till 1 week. So after 1 week, I was feeling much better from that area. So I went ahead and just started using it. It's also good for when you are trying to, tighten that belly, that abdomen, and put that belly down. Is pretty good for it too. So I'm still using it here and there. I sometimes forget to wear it, but every now and then I'll wear it. I know you should be consistent. They recommend that you are consistent with it. Breastfeeding pillow. These are awesome. I freaking love these. If you are a first-time mom like me, not really comfortable how to hold a little tiny fragile babies, these are perfect because all I do is I just lay him on there and latch him on my breast, and then he just eats. And when he falls asleep, I lay him on his side, and then just wait till he falls into deep sleep, and then I can lay him down because he's very sensitive. He doesn't like laying on his back, so I wait till he falls asleep completely, and then I lay him down. But I really, really like these. I recommend first-time mom definitely having these at hand. And also it helps with the C-section scar, especially when it's new. I did not take it to the hospital. I forgot to take it to the hospital because after he came, they were teaching me how to latch him onto my breast. So it was kind of a little hard for me, especially the scar area, because I had to put him close to my body, and he was, putting pressure on the C-section area. But when I came home and then I started using these, I love it. I'm still using them too. Stool softener is a life changer, guys. If you are having a C-section, even if you're having a vaginal birth, stool softener, I highly, highly recommend it. Because after you've given birth and trying to have that first bowel movement, guys, and if you are as constipated as I am, you will want stool softener. Stool softener is a game changer. So I started taking it before going to the hospital. Yes, I had a scheduled C-section, so I knew when I was going to the hospital. So I started taking the stool softener a couple of weeks before, and it was awesome because when I went to have my first bowel movement, even though I was scared, I didn't have to strain or bear down. It just came out. I'm sorry, it sounds gross, but it just came out nicely with no effort put on. So I highly recommend it. Even if you're having a vaginal birth, go ahead and get some stool softener. It's over the counter, so you can get it from any drugstore, CVS, Walmart, anywhere. It is I highly recommend you to have it at hand. Even after the baby comes, I continue taking it. So, but if you do have occasional constipation like me, I highly recommend you getting stool softener now and start taking it before it's too late and you start to strain down and have that one wonderful bowel movement. And if you have leggings that are like waist high or yoga pants that are waist high, I highly recommend it because it also help put that pressure on your belly to help it kind of more secure and also help your belly to go down. So at night, I still use my pregnancy pillows, so those are still helpful. I know when I came home day 4, it still felt uncomfortable laying on my side. It felt like my belly was like flapping over. I don't know why. So I definitely utilize still my pregnancy pillow. It's those big long one that looks like almost like a C shape. My sister got it for me. I use it during my pregnancy, and I'm still using it. It's just so comfortable to lay on. It's like it has your own very own pillow attached to it. So I just kind of like lay in the middle of it and then tug it, bring it close to me. It helps me because it didn't make me feel like my tummy was flapping over. So you want to keep up with your medication. So for me, they give me ibuprofen and oxycodone. I have I have moderate tolerance to pain, so I really didn't use the oxycodone that much. I use it at the hospital, but then when I came home, I started using the ibuprofen, which helped me a lot. But if you have low tolerance to pain, just try to keep up with the medication and take it before you start hurting. So maybe within that 4 or 5 hours time spring and you feel like, the pain is kind of starting to come on, go ahead and take it. And that way, when it gets stronger, the pain medication will already start working in your system. If you're fortunate like me and have a family member, please utilize them, because that first week is very crucial because you're in pain and you also have a newborn baby. So if utilize your husband, your mother-in-law, sister, cousins, anyone who comes to visit you, use them. That first week, you have the C-section, you're in pain, and with family member being around, they will help you with the baby, help you do some cleaning around the house. Don't just start feeling like you're a superwoman again. It'll come back. You'll become superwoman again. But at the time being, that's your recovery stage. So whatever people that come to see you, try to have them do something for you. Clean your house, run some errands for you, grocery shop for you, wash your clothes, wash the baby clothes, just things around the house that would eliminate stress from you. So hopefully, you'll have a family member that will come and stay with you for 1 week. For me, I was very fortunate. My mother-in-law stayed with me. When we came home, she stayed for about like 3 weeks. And even after she left, she still comes and goes every other day and stuff like that. She just comes to make sure that the baby and I are okay and doing well. She has been my saving grace throughout this whole journey. It's important for you to have me time. So when I had my baby, for some reason, postpartum depression, guys, is true. Like it does exist. So I just started feeling, funny. Like I would get really teary for all of a sudden. I know, like during pregnancy, your hormone gets high, and then some people just start crying when you yell at them, like they start crying. But for me, I didn't experience that till postpartum. Postpartum, every little thing would just make me teary, and so it's very important to like have a me time, go and socialize with your friends if you are able to. For instance, like my mother-in-law, like I said, she's my saving grace. She will come here to my house and keep an eye on my baby, and then for me to go out, just walk around, and usually I just go to the mall or go to Walmart or go do some little bit of grocery shopping, just something to get you out of the house, just if it's for like 30 minutes, an hour, just for you to get a fresh air. It really, really makes a difference. So if you are able to do that, I highly encourage you to go ahead and take advantage of that, because it helps. It just helps you get a little bit of me time, because you are around the baby literally 24/7, around the clock. So you getting a little bit of time, like 10, 15 minutes, or even 30 minutes or an hour, helps greatly just to, calm and collect yourself again. You want to stay hydrated. So after the C-section, staying hydrated with not only flush all of the medication that they give you during the procedure, but it's also help you if you had a swelling, like I had massive swelling in my legs. It also help reduces the swelling and also help you with breast milk. Like staying hydrated overall, it just helps you like health wise. It makes your body feel better. I know definitely for me it does. And so when I'm breastfeeding my little one, I drink like a glass of water. I just chug a whole glass of water before I feed him. So it just, I don't know, it makes me use the bathroom more. My pee is more clear now. When I was pregnant with him, I didn't really drink a lot of water. I don't know why. Before I got pregnant, I used to drink water like crazy, but for some reason when I got pregnant with him, I don't know, I just hated water. I would barely drink 2 bottles of water when I was pregnant with him. So now like I'm getting my water appetite back. So so I drink water like crazy, and it's just, I don't know, water is good for the body, man. It's just good. Having a postpartum bra is very helpful. It's just, you know, it's very convenient. Like when the baby's crying and you're somewhere, like me, I was at the doctor, our first doctor visit with him. He just started crying, and I asked the lady, I was like, can I breastfeed him? She was like, oh yeah, go ahead. So I just, you know, lift my shirt and pop that bra, and he latched on and he started eating. But it's the breastfeeding bra, I really like it, especially when for me, when I'm home, I'm just in my regular nightgown, I would say, like a large shirt. So, and I don't wear bra, you know, when I'm at home. So when he's hungry, I just lift it up and give it to him. But in public, like, you know, when I go out and stuff like that, like his doctor appointment, that bra definitely came handy. I have 2 of them. So, and I've been using them, and if I like it, I like how easy it is to take it off and then latch him on, and then it's also easy to put it back on. So I noticed after having my baby, my stomach was very itchy. Like it was just itching. I didn't try to scratch it, but like especially when I went to like take a shower and the water touch it, oh Lord, it used to be itching. Like I just used to want to like take my hands and just scratch away. I don't know why it itched like that. I don't know if because of the stretching and the expansion of my stomach during my pregnancy, and now that the skin is tightened up. I don't know what that was, but it used to itch so much. So what I was doing is the shea butter. I used to bathe my belly into that shea butter, baby, man. And then I will rub it really, really nice, like just massage my belly, and then wrapped it with the belly band. And it helped a lot with the itching. And so I don't know if you or someone you know is, you know, had or having a similar experience. I know that the shea butter definitely worked for me. So I use nipple cream. Your nipple cream helps so much. Thank God to whoever discovered nipple cream. Man, at the beginning when my little one was latching on, oh my goodness, those nipples were sore. Oh, I can still feel it. Man, and then even when I went to pump, like, you know, with my nipple in the pump, it just used to irritate my nipple. So at the hospital, they gave me a nipple cream. It was called Tender Care. I'm running out. I think the lady said that Amazon sells it. So I'm gonna try to get some more from Amazon. But all I do is before he latches on, and it's okay for, I guess it's okay to have it on as they latch on. So I usually, before he latch on, I will rub it on and latch him on. And once he started sucking, the pain gradually went away. So before I end this video, I just want to say, if you have had a C-section, do not feel some type of way. Do not feel belittled. You know, if people say, oh, you didn't have your baby, you had to have a surgery to get your baby out. Listen, you are a mother. You know, you created this human being. You carried this human being for 9 months, this beautiful human being for 9 months. And nobody deserved the right to stand in front of you and tell you that you didn't have a baby or you didn't have a vaginal birth. Listen, a baby is a baby, and the fact of the matter is you carry this child, this beautiful human being that you have been blessed with. You carry them for 9 months, regardless of how God brought them into this world and bless you with them. You are a mother. So don't listen to people and their negativity, and just enjoy being a mother. I am enjoying being a mother. I wake up every day, stare into that handsome, beautiful baby face, and like just thank God like for blessing me, for giving me the opportunity and the chance to be able to go through this journey. It is a very rewarding journey, and if you have had a C-section or a vaginal birth, congratulations. So that is all I have for you guys. These were and or are still the things that I've been using for my postpartum, prepartum essentials. So I hope that you guys got some idea from this video, or some suggestion, recommendation. If you are having a baby soon or have had a baby soon, I hope you can utilize some of these things that I touch base on, and some of these and all of these things that I use personally. I do hope that this video was a help to you guys. And if you're new again, please go ahead and hit that subscription button below and join the family and help my channel grow. And I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video.